She says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion?
America, America, from sea to shining sea.
Hold on tight because things are about to get heated. Joy Behar is in major trouble, and it's all because of Carrie Underwood. Yes, you heard that right. Carrie Underwood, country music's sweetheart, is not just offering her 2 cents, she's taking her case to court. So how did we get to this point? Well, Behar made some harsh comments on The View about Carrie's performance at Donald Trump's inauguration, and now Carrie's had enough. She's not staying silent any longer. Carrie's filed a defamation lawsuit, and the news is spreading like wildfire. This is no small issue. It's creating a full-on storm, and it's making headlines everywhere. Social media is buzzing with trending hashtags, and people are asking, is this the end for Joy? Behar on The View.
The stage at Trump's inauguration singing America the Beautiful. She said to the Post, I love our country and I'm honored to have been asked to sing at the inauguration and to be a small part of this historic event. I am humbled to answer the call at a time when we must all come together in the spirit of unity and looking to the future. Well, that wasn't good enough for the tolerant left, of course, who is outraged over Carrie being outed as MAGA. X is blowing up with jokes about how she should sing her hit song Before He Cheats. Some are calling for her to be boycotted.
As the drama continues to unfold, let's dive into the details. Carrie Underwood, no stranger to criticism, is taking a firm stand this time. Her performance at the inauguration wasn't just about singing, it was a bold statement. She used it as an opportunity to show her commitment to unity, even in the face of a deeply divided political climate.
Weighed in saying there are several top-tier country artists who support Trump, and I wish they'd finally have the balls to come forward and be counted. Ain't nothing outlaw about keeping your mouth shut to appease the record label. Carrie Underwood is making you look like a bunch of sissy boys. Carrie is talented, she is graceful, she is a class act, she has great legs, not that it matters, but she is everything that the tolerant left is.
The backlash was expected, but Carrie didn't back down. In fact, her response was an unapologetic stand. Being a true artist means standing tall in the face of intense criticism, sticking to your values, and holding your ground no matter the heat. But then, here comes The View. Joy Behar took things up a notch. She didn't just question Carrie's performance, she outright attacked it. Joy accused Carrie of using the opportunity to normalize Trump's politics, questioning her patriotism and suggesting her performance wasn't about unity, but about pushing a political agenda.
Beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America.
Whoa. As if things weren't already intense enough, here's the twist. Carrie stayed quiet at first. Well, for a little while anyway. But don't be fooled. She wasn't just sitting back while Joy was out there throwing shade. Carrie was gearing up for her big comeback. And it's a lawsuit. That's right. Carrie Underwood has officially filed a defamation suit against Joy Behar and The View.
Even though
You
can't
would not sing?
No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And she says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
A lot of my family voted for Trump. They love the country and vote for him. I think that people make these decisions
Fine.
for a lot of reasons.
Okay, fine. And I would not be the person to say don't do it, because I believe in free speech and everything about it. I personally would not do it. No one's asked me, but that's...
Carrie is claiming that Joy's comments are false and are harming her reputation. This is more than just a war of words. It's turning into a full legal battle that's getting a lot of attention. Now, Joy Behar is facing backlash, with many people calling her comments personal attacks rather than legitimate opinions. At the same time, Carrie's fans are showing their support online with hashtags like I Justice for Carrie and Stand with Carrie trending. It's not just social media that's reacting. One tweet summed it up. Joy Behar is finally being held accountable and Carrie is doing what others haven't. But the plot thickens. The View might be dealing with its own problems. There are rumors that ABC executives aren't happy with Joy's outspoken style, and the talk is growing louder. Could this controversy be the last straw for her? The future of The View might be shifting. Executives could be starting to question if Joy's controversial approach is causing more harm than good. We might be seeing the end of her time on the show.
People do what they do for whatever reasons. It's like Joe and Mika.
Yeah.
They did what they did. They felt that's what they needed to do, and I got to stand behind them.
Yeah.
You know, and I stand behind her no, not or not, because if I believe I have the right to make up my mind to go perform someplace, I believe they have the same right.
Of course.
And so
That's
I have
true.
to, I have to support. Doesn't mean I'm particularly interested in what I won't be watching.
As for Whoopi Goldberg, she's been working hard behind the scenes to try to calm things down. But the backlash against Joy keeps growing. Things are looking tough for her. Fans are calling for her resignation, labeling her comments as inappropriate and uncalled for. Even some of her co-hosts seem visibly uncomfortable as the storm rages on. Meanwhile, Carrie isn't just defending herself. She's making a powerful statement. By filing a lawsuit, she's sending a clear message that words have consequences. You can't just make reckless accusations without facing repercussions, and that's only earning her more respect from her supporters and allies. But let's take a step back for a moment. This isn't just about Carrie versus Joy. It's part of a bigger debate about freedom of speech, the responsibility of the media, and whether shows like The View should be held accountable for their often controversial comments.
She says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion?
America, America, from sea to shining sea.
This lawsuit could spark a bigger discussion about the limits of commentary on national television. Should public figures be allowed to use their platforms to make unfounded remarks, or should they be held accountable for spreading misinformation? For Joy Behar, the stakes have never been higher. Fans, critics, and even ABC executives are closely watching every move she makes. Will this lawsuit change how public figures are treated by the media? Will it finally force Joy to face consequences for her words? One thing is clear, this situation is far from over. Now, over to you. Do you think Joy Behar has crossed the line, or is